don't belong in pro league. Some people are just born better. You can't learn talent. Ginger, that's just not true. That's just not true because we're in pro league, right? And we grinded for that. We qualify for that. So you can think that all you want. But at the end of the day, I'm in there doing that, and you're sitting here watching and typing.
So I recently came across this clip where Nickmercs talks about people making excuses when climbing the ranks in Apex Legends, and some people in his chat were just talking trash. I then took a look at the comments on the video and saw people saying things like, Nickmercs is nothing but a knockdown shield, and he just gets carried by his teammates, and some of this stuff is funny banter. Other comments seem a bit more serious. Now, I don't watch his videos or his stream, but I know there's another reason why he's a higher rank than most people, and we'll go over that in a bit. But I want to touch on a point he made in this clip. He mentioned that there are always going to be people making every excuse under the sun as to why they're unable to climb in ranked, and that's fine, but this won't get you anywhere. FYI, this is just good general life advice. He had brought this point up because a lot of people were saying his teammates were carrying him, and they'd be the same rank if they could actually find, a couple of decent, good teammates. Now, Nick might not be a movement god like Fade or an aim god like Asu, but he's only played Apex for a year and honestly has made some amazing progress. Right now, he's mainly focusing on just playing smart. I watched a few clips and he's always staying in range of his team, and this makes it so that they can cover him if he needs to back off or push if they create an opening. I can almost guarantee you all of these plebs talking trash are the guy running around as a solo, not working with their team because they believe they're hot shit. You all know who I'm talking about. At least once a day you run into that guy that pushes as a solo, goes down, and then the team has to carry the fight. If they're lucky, they're able to pick that guy back up. The sad part is this player will usually unmute to talk trash and decrease the morale of the team. I'm not sure about you guys, but when I run into a toxic teammate like that, I don't want to carry them as much and I stop trying hard. And this type of playstyle of being overly aggressive, going for high kills is perfectly fine inside of pubs, but once you actually make it into like Platinum, you run into a couple of issues, like other teams actually playing as teams. And to be honest, it's not a smart way to play. The game isn't going to reward you with lots of RP if you get high kills, but you die below the top 10 squads. The game isn't going to reward you if you get a 4 or 5k damage game as opposed to like a 1k damage game. It all depends on where you're at when you die in terms of how many squads are alive and how much KP you have. Let's get back to playing as a team. What Nick and his squad do is play to win. They don't play to get the highest damage or to get the most kills in the lobby, but what they'll do is they'll methodically work a team fight, covering each other when they're low on HP or when they need to reload. I have seen in a few clips that I've watched where Nick will play a box wall and get off some free damage or distract multiple enemies while his team is healing or repositioning to win a fight. Playing smart isn't just sitting back and only pushing when you get a knock, it's about being the most annoying asshole you can be, escaping with low HP after a trade and baiting that one greedy enemy to push you when you know your boy has your back. This ultimately is what separates Nick from the people leaving nasty comments on videos or trash talking in his chat. Instead of trying to be the movement god solo 1v3 player, he works as a team. And instead of yelling at his team or pointing fingers, they work on becoming better team players and keep the comms clear and calm. So this is my challenge to anyone who believes they have a big cranium, they have better movement, or they have better aim, or they deserve a higher rank than some streamer like Nickmercs. You can find other people to queue with, it's not that hard. Play a couple of pubs, play some ranked, find some people that are really chill or cool or pretty decent at the game, and play with them. I've done it, my friends have done it, you can do it too. After you find a couple of people, because the main excuse again that a lot of people make is, I can't find any decent teammates, they all suck, it could never be my fault. So after you find a couple of decent players, what you'll want to do is play with them. A lot of people say that I don't have time to play. You can play 2 hours a day. It'll take you longer to get there, but if you play 2 hours, 1 hour, whatever, 8 hours on the weekend with this group of people, you can build that chemistry and you can start to actually climb. But, you know, you have to play as a team. So I challenge you guys who think you're better than him to meet some people, queue with them, build a team, and actually play the game to win instead of playing for high kills. It's actually kind of funny how I saw this clip earlier today, because the past 2 days, me and my boy Bad Rianzo have been playing a lot of pubs and a lot of ranked, and we're really starting to work as a team. And I can really feel it when the past, you know, out of the past 10 games, we've won 5 of them, and we're still getting high kills. That's the fun thing. So you think you're going for high kill games, and you just keep landing and dying, or you'll land, you'll get 6 kills, you'll get greedy trying to get more, and you'll die and throw away the game. If you played as an actual unit, an absolute unit, you would be surprised at the outcome of that match. I mean, I've had games where I miss every shot, yet somehow we still manage to have like a really decent game because my team's there to back me up and I'm just kind of a distraction. There are other games where, you know, I'm absolutely beaming and you know, maybe my boy goes down and he's kind of a distraction for that game. But either way, you know, we kind of take turns carrying the game or carrying parts of the game, and it's just a good time all around. No one's mad. We all understand that, you know, you have those bad games, or you even have those bad days, and it's kind of like a running joke between all of us where we tell the other person that they've carried us and they're really carrying us, and they're like, nah, you are. You know, and the other aspect is that team morale. So, you know, it's always a good feeling when you clutch it and then your teammates just scream and like peek their mic and you get them back up and you're ready for the next fight. So I would encourage you to try to be a bit more positive too, especially in Apex when you run into those people that just unmute and just talk shit all the time. When you run into that one person, and this is another way how you can actually get some friends to queue up with. If you just be that positive person, people will naturally want to join your lobby. Anyway, to summarize real quick, the couple of tips on how you can rank higher than Nickmercs, because he's absolutely trash at the game, is play as a team, be a positive person, don't blame your teammates. Instead of blaming your teammates, look at yourself and how you played and figure out how you could have played it better. Sometimes there's nothing you can do in order to change the outcome of it, but a lot of the times there is. And as always, this is your captain, PKing Idiot speaking, and I will catch you in the next one.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! No! What the fuck?